Okay, I just listened to a disruptive leadership conference from TED Talks, and I question what their focus is exactly. It doesn't seem like it really hits all the points. I mean, there's still a lot that is not mentioned on the leadership and things that we have to look out for. I mean, we got women's rights, and we got disruptive leadership, and um, people that take uh, different routes to be leaders, like having a specialty in a trade or something like that. There's all kinds of these leaderships, but I mean, there's the unseen, unseeable types of leaderships that are emerging that we just they blindside us. There's just there's practically no way to tell when it hits. It hits. We could be focusing on all these women's rights and getting women into a position of power, but um, in one culture, and then just get railroaded by another. Um, like I'd use the example because it sticks in my mind a lot. And we can focus on America. I see all this focus on women's rights in America with white people. Okay, we're trying to get guys to step aside, and let the women get into more power so it's more equal and all that. But there's an emerging culture in America that has their own secret language. They do their own thing. They don't pay attention to the white history or politics, and that's the Mexicans in America. I've come across plenty that speak Spanish, and I don't know what they're seeing. They're they don't pay attention to women's rights. They don't care. That's not a part of their culture. They practice machismo, and the male is in power, and they're a growing strength. They're a growing culture, and I could just, I mean, with the size and the strength that they're growing at, I could see them railroading this whole women's right issue. It may not be the Muslims who make themselves more vocal. It very much could be just um, white people getting bred out by the Mexicans and then a new culture taking over fairly rapidly in the next couple of generations. This may be an extreme um, view I'm taking, but there's just so many examples that are really solidifying how I see the change in culture. I mean, sure, fight for equality, but I mean, it seems like we've really come along pretty fine throughout the 1900s with males in power on a technological advancement level. I mean, plumbing has come around. We've got all kinds of uh, amazing. I mean, technology. Guys have gotten shot up to the moon. The atomic bomb was invented. I mean, it seemed to have gone fine with men in power to have such a struggle between the sexes. Yeah, is disrupting. What more can change from that? I personally I wouldn't want to focus on it too much. If there are powerful women, then fine, step up. But I mean, to really try to nurture that is really seems to be setting us up to get railroaded by an unseen type of like culture or leadership that you know how like the Mongols have taken over all parts of Asia, and people just didn't see it coming, and they were focused on their own thing, and that's the type of thing that happens all the time, and so it's just something to be aware of.